Lee Richardson Zoo with another day of our ZOOcation. Thank you so much for joining us, and today I'm super excited. This is one of my favorite topics. We are talking about the sounds of nature. So right now what I want you to do is just go outside, sit down, stand, whatever you want to do, but be very quiet. Close your eyes and we're just going to listen to what's around us. I'm serious, pause the video, go outside, come back in a couple minutes once you sit and just listen, okay? Alright. Are you back? Fantastic, what'd you hear? Did you hear wind moving through the leaves? What about any frogs, toads, croaking? What about any bees buzzing, any insects flying around you? How about some birds? Birds are one of the most common sounds we hear when we are outside. Now here at the zoo it might sound a little bit different than your backyard. We have lions roaring, we have a bunch of birds from all over the world that make different calls. We have a ton of sounds going on, but in your own backyard it might be a little bit quieter than a lion's roar. However, it's not perfectly silent, or at least not usually. There's always some sort of sound going on. So, what do you hear? Can you make those same noises? Try to mimic the birds that you hear outside. Can you do it? I can't make all of them, but some birds have very special calls that help us out. So, my favorite one is the barred owl. So this one you might need to be out a little closer to dark, but if you hear an owl that sounds like it's saying, "Who cooks for you? Who cooks for you all?" That is the barred owl. And for them, they're easier to hear than they are to see. Different birds have different calls that they make, and they're super, super, super cool. I love birds. And no two birds sound exactly the same. That's why a lot of bird watchers, they will often look more with their ears than they do with their eyes to figure out what species they are seeing. So, what birds do you see around your home? My guess is you might hear some cardinals, the pretty red ones. You might see a lot of the doves that are around. Birds are super, super important to us in our environment. Some of them, like the owls, will actually eat pests like different rodents. Some of them are seed dispersers because they eat fruits and berries and then they drop the seeds farther away so those plants can grow. Birds are super, super important to us, and there are a lot of ways that we can help protect those birds so we can continue hearing those beautiful songs all around us. One of those ways is actually planting a garden. Especially with native plants, those help provide food and shelter for different birds. You can set up a bird feeder outside of your home, and that also provides that food for those birds. Check back with us later today for some other crafts and activities that will actually help some other birds around us. Now you might be hearing that sound in the background. So another zoo sound that we have around us today is actually construction on some of our new animal habitats. So once the Lee Richardson Zoo opens back up, be sure to check back in because we'll have some awesome new things for you to come visit. All right, my friends, thank you so much for joining us for another day of summer ZOOcation. Check in with us again tomorrow for some more fun activities and informational videos. Until then, have a great day.